Here's a fish story about Sonny and the old piker. While most young fish spent their days in schools, Sonny went off to play in the tall grass by the old piker's house. Every day, the old piker worked in his garden. He grew popcorn, jelly beans, and candied apples. Sonny always stopped to see the old piker on his way to play in the tall grass, and the old piker always offered Sonny a treat. Sonny liked getting a treat and going off to play each day. He didn't miss being in school because he was never there. But the old piker was worried.
"You won't know anything if you don't go to school,"
he said to Sonny.
"I know enough,"
Sonny always replied. Now the old piker had been around for a while, and the more he learned, the less it seemed he really knew. There was always something more to figure out. He wondered, did Sonny really know enough? One day, the old piker was not in his garden when Sonny came by, but he left a note on his garden gate. It said, "Gone for 3 days. Help yourself to a treat and have a nice day." Of course, Sonny couldn't read the note. He never learned to read because he never went to school. But he knew enough to understand the old piker wasn't there, so he continued on his way. The next day, Sonny stopped again to see if the old piker might be in the garden with a treat for him, but there still was no sign of the old piker. Just the note posted on his garden gate that Sonny couldn't read. "Gone for 3 days. Help yourself to a treat and have a nice day." Sonny looked at all the treats growing in the old piker's garden. He felt very hungry, but he knew enough not to take what wasn't his, so he continued on his way once again. Sonny was very hungry the next time he stopped by the old piker's garden. 3 days had passed. The note was still posted on the gate, and there was still no sign of the old piker. Sonny decided to knock on the door of the old piker's house. Just then, he heard a cheerful greeting behind him. It was the old piker.
"Why weren't you in your garden for 3 days?"
asked Sonny.
"I was gone, but I left a note for you to help yourself to a treat and have a nice day," replied the old piker. "Did you see it?"
Sonny's face turned red with embarrassment. He realized that the letter had explained everything. If only he had known enough to be able to read it.
Oh.
Next morning, Sonny passed by the old piker in his garden, but he was not heading towards the tall grass.
"Where are you going?"
asked the old piker.
"I didn't understand your note for 3 days,"
said Sonny.
"Now I know enough to go to school and learn to read."
The old piker packed a snack for Sonny and wished him a nice day at school. He had a big smile on his face as he watched the young fish head off in the right direction.